Hare Krishna. So the question is, why does Krishna always have a peacock feather on his head? Is it a must? So if you have seen many videos and audios on this, there are many people who say many things. There are a lot of people who say that there is Radha's name written on the peacock feather because the way that the peacock feather, the eye of the peacock is formed, it looks like the name Radha. But I am a little, skeptical about this answer because, as we know, writing the actual lipi, as they call it, the writing form of even Sanskrit, the Devanagari, came about in Kali Yuga. So before that, there was only Shabda, there was only the sound, there was no writing. So I don't know how then the name of Radha on the peacock feather. So, anyways, but that's an interesting answer. Second, another reason people say that Radharani has a very favorite pet peacock, and therefore, Krishna wearing the peacock feather reminds that. Another third thing that people generally say is that Krishna's color is like a new young rain cloud. He is known as Navina Niradha. Niradha means cloud, rain cloud. And so therefore peacocks generally become very excited when they see rain cloud. So therefore, Krishna has this. So we are going to recite two stories which we had heard from many Srila Prabhupada disciples. The first story is about a dancing competition. So once during the monsoon season in the jungle, when Krishna and his friends are always spending most of the daytime there, the king of the peacocks were dancing. And if you have ever experienced hundreds and hundreds of peacocks when they come together, they start meowing and they jump and they dance and they spread their feathers, and it's very beautiful actually. So the king of the peacocks were dancing very beautifully, very nicely, and Krishna and his friends happened to come on top upon that place. And when they saw the peacocks dancing, they all began to mimic like peacocks. And the boys started to dance, and Krishna was there also, dancing and turning and twisting and meowing and making sounds. And it was so amazing. But Krishna then suddenly began to dance more beautifully than even the king of the peacocks. And after dancing so amazingly, the king of the peacocks accepted defeat, and he gave Krishna one of his feathers as a crowning glory, as if signifying, as if saying that you are the king of the peacocks in dance. Therefore, Krishna is known as Natavara, Nataraj, the king of the dancers. So that is one story how Krishna got that peacock feather. Another story is that um, Krishna and his friends would always go in the morning for cow herding, cow grazing in the forest of Vrindavan, the 12 forest of Vrindavan. And Mother Yashoda would always wait. And in the evening, in the Sandhya time, again Krishna and his friends, by the hundreds, by the thousands, they will all come back with their cows. And so Mother Yashoda in the evening will be very worried that Krishna has gone to the forest the whole day in the jungle. He goes barefooted. Is he okay? Did he get any cuts? Did he get any bruises? He went with all his friends. They go barefooted. Is everything all right? Did he eat properly? So Mother Yashoda is always worried, and in the evening she's always be waiting and waiting and waiting and looking on, looking out. Where's Krishna? And as soon as the Vrajavasis, not only Mother Yashoda, but all Vrajavasis, soon as they see the dust being raised because of the boys and especially the cows coming into the town of Vrindavan from the forest, they know that the boys and especially Krishna is back. But amongst the dust clouds and amongst the thousands of cows and amongst thousands of boys, how to pick out Krishna, how to make out Krishna. So Mother Yashoda is looking, looking, looking. What does she see? She sees the peacock feather that Krishna wears. And she's like, oh, my Kana is back. My Krishna is back. So this is one of the reasons. And yes, whenever we dress the deity or have Krishna's form, the peacock is like the icing on the cake or the cherry on the top, that just finish offs everything and makes him very beautiful. So in some places, the acharyas, they comment that Vishnu may have nice crown made of gold and jewels and embedded stuff, but Krishna is so simple. He takes just a peacock feather, and that's his embellishment. But that's also, he's so simple, but it's so elegant and so beautiful at the same time. Hare Krishna.